Today we're testing a pickup, the Ford Ranger Raptor. This is a really workhorse of a car, but it's been pimped up a little with bigger tires and everything, the Raptor way. What do you think about this car on our track?
This will be a mission. I think it's not the first choice when you should go to a track, but let's see how it is.
The Ford F-150, the big brother to this one, has sold extremely well. This Raptor version in the Ranger is a bit more spiced up. You get thicker tires and you get some more attitude with all the black trim. This one hasn't really got the same presence as the bigger American brother, but these are very popular pickups. And for active work, they're just perfect. This updated version has some new Fox dampers and it's extremely good off-road. But the thing about pickup trucks nowadays is that they've become very comfortable cars. You get double cabin here as well, so you can sit 3 people in the back, so you can get your whole crew of plumbers when you're out on a job. The competitors of this is the Mitsubishi L200, the Isuzu D-Max, and also the Toyota Hilux. But they don't come in this Raptor version. They don't have a hardcore version. This one is fully packed with gadgets that makes it even better off-road than those cars. What we got here engine-wise is a 2-liter, 213 horsepower EcoBlue diesel engine. For the job, well, they're good, they're strong, a bit more efficient when it comes to the fuel economy. When you step inside, you are greeted by Ford Performance on the threshold. So Ford Performance has been in here and fiddled around a bit with the technique. You can see it on the steering wheel. It feels like it's been taken out of Ford Focus ST or something. You get this little red notch here, that's very sporty, and it's extremely comfortable to grip as well. You don't lose that grip. You also get some new magnesium paddle shifts on a pickup truck. Well, that's sporty. And there's some different types of driving modes as well. It's for off-road, it's for sand and gravel. Sport, which means that you get some emphasized sound, exhaust note, and this 10-speed auto does shift a bit quicker as well. But otherwise, you get some blue stitching, and you know, it's sturdy plastic, everything. The seats, they're very, very sporty. They're soft at the same time, but they support you really, really well. So it's a nice cabin to be in. You have a very good overlooking view of where you are. It's a bit big, so in the beginning when you're driving it, you're looking around to see where you are placing it. There's one mode that is a bit special with this Raptor, and that is the Baya setting. That mode makes the car go more aggressive and sporty off-road. So it's more like a Dakar setting. You can drive very, very fast and it adapts to the surface you're on. For being a big car with these type of tires, it's rather good. And the throttle response and the gearbox is pretty sharp when you drive it actively like this. It's not bad for a pickup. It doesn't lean and roll about that much, so it feels like the performance segment has done something with this car. Well, of course, you don't get that much steering sensation. It's quite fun. It's soft and it's nice. You sit high and feel pretty mighty. It's just strong around here. The torque is good and you don't get up to crazy speeds. The brakes are really, really good. So when you drive it in sport mode, it emphasizes the sound a bit and the exhaust as well. Maybe it comes from the speakers as well, I don't know. So the gearbox, it's 10-speed auto, and I find it quite, you know, when you get into manual mode, it gives you a little kick when you change the gear. Look now, boom, it bounces a bit, and that's pretty fun. Emphasizes the sportiness. That's pretty cool. Ford Performance has done some job with the throttle response, and you can feel it. It's a bit sharper. and they say that this comes from their Ford Focus ST. So there's 6 different driving modes. The most interesting mode here is the Baya mode. That means that the Fox dampers are made for, you know, hardcore driving, fast driving off-road. It's more like you could go for a Dakar rally where you jump and it really swallows every really, really rough, uneven terrain at high speeds. The only downside is that they can't take as much load on the back. Only 620 kilos compared to the standard Ranger, where you can load 1,000 kilos. The seats are very sporty, those Raptor seats. You get the Raptor logo there as well. And yeah, they're supportive, but at the same time very, very soft. And you want that because probably you will be using this maybe have time for your family or your working crew. Touchscreen is very perfectly laid out here, so you know it's very distinct as you push. Big fat, you know, symbols, so you know where you have everything. Gear lever, when you want to put it in gear, it's not small, it's not designed for being, you know, good looking or something. It's just robust and well made. So when you start driving this car, you know, it's big, and then on narrow roads you really want to see where you have it if you're not used to this type of car. And this one off-road really sets the other pickups aside a bit, especially this one with the Fox suspension. Then it's more like a Range Rover or like a Defender or something off-road. It really, really delivers. So it hasn't really got the flair of that F-150 Raptor, the American big muscle car pickup. It's more timid. But in the European market, this one sits a bit better, I think. But you get that little spice with the Raptor badge and the Raptor version, and Ford performance as well, to get into a sportier mode when you're on your way to your job. Check out our sponsor, Moris Trackday Insurance. This is a very neat insurance if you're driving on a track day from time to time and want to be safe if something would happen to your car. It covers all track day driving on European tracks when it isn't a track day competition. If someone is causing the damage or yourself, you're covered. You can buy the insurance for 1 or more days, and if you buy it several days in advance, you get a discount. Follow the links for more information.
Now we have the monster truck. Let's see what we can do. I hope we can do maybe 110. It's heavy. Good brakes. Still I can hold the line. Pretty good. Let's see what hard braking is with this one. Oh. Yeah, you have to work with this one for sure. It's not the car I would choose for a track day, but it's nice. Now we go to the long left, see how these tires are managing the the grip, but it's lap time would be 1:10.67, but I'm impressed of the gearbox because the gears are jumping in pretty quick. Some cars you have to wait before the next gear is jumping in, but this one is really quick.
That gearbox lines up the sportiness a bit, but the Ranger with the diesel doesn't really bring any feeling that is related to the Ford performance segment and the ST models. It's just some makeup, which gives you a little tickle, nothing more. It is just a straightforward, hard-working pickup that won't let you down wherever you need to go. And the new Ranger Raptor has been presented. We're looking forward to that one. Might need to try the petrol engine then.